What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com. We have a 20, this is a tough one. 15 or 16. Forget you, I don't know, I don't need to know. 15 or 16 Honda CB500X. This is my first time riding this bike. I have ridden the CB500R. I really liked it. Go back to that video. A lot of fun, a lot of pluses with this. This is a parallel twin. Do not confuse that like I did with an inline twin. They're not necessarily interchangeable. The parallel twins moving at the same, look this, moving at the same time. Inline twins doing they're different. It's a sweet bike, and I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, oh, Sean, that's a little tiny itty bitty baby bike. I don't think so. I don't think so. It is a 500. It's not a super sport. But, like as we saw before, 40 years ago, Honda was able to successfully make a touring bike, a full-fairing touring bike at a 500 cc's. What can they do now with 500 cc's? Let's find out. It's a fun bike. I got an inkling this is gonna be a fun bike, and then I'm really going to enjoy this thing, and then I might put this into, I might compare this to bikes that you're like, whoa, hold up, John, hold up, brother, let's go back. I don't know if we can compare those two bikes. I'm gonna compare this to a CVO Road Glide. No. All right, guys, let's do the words of wisdom. Proverbs 12:4. This one is close to my heart. A wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like decay in his bones. That is so true, guys. That is so true. You guys who already got married, if you have a great wife, that's awesome. You guys know, and you guys know exactly what this is talking about. Warning to you young brothers who have not got married yet, and you are looking for that spouse. Noble character. You find a wife of noble character, she will be like a crown. She will be the pride of your life, guys. You find someone, what does the Bible say? You find a disgraceful wife, and you're like, I'm gonna marry her because of whatever. You're not gonna be happy. It's not gonna be good for you guys. It'll be a bad, what gear am I in? I wish I was a gear indicator. Oh, that lady was so impressed. She was like, that guy is sweet. So the same type of fun that I had on the, remember the Africa Twin? Remember the FZ07? Remember the FZ09? I would put this bike into that category. It's a small, zippy, fun, peppy. They put all the power band in a very street, very usable range. This bike has 953 miles on it. That's crazy. Let's see if I can wheelie in second gear. Maybe if I dump it a little higher. Listen, it's a 500 cc. It's a small bike, right? Let everyone say right. But it's perfect. It's comfortable. It's got the dirt bike handlebars. I mean, the riding position is absolutely comfortable. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding when I say this. There's tons of cruiser bikes and other bikes that I would not pick over this if I had to do a longer ride, because this is a very, very comfortable bike. It's going to be perfectly fine at the higher speeds. You can get plenty of power out of a 500cc bike. This thing's weighing in at 428 pounds, so it's no it's not the lightest thing out there, but it's pretty close. I could see a big range of riders flocking to a bike like this. I could see I think this is a great bike for new riders. New riders who are just like, I wanna go fast. And I'd be like, how about you buy this bike? Because this bike's gonna feel real fast to you. And it is fun. It is absolutely fun. It's like a Miata. It's like a brand new Miata. You know what I mean? It's quick and peppy and it's sporty and it's super super nimble, right? That's what this is. It's not a muscle bike. You're not pocketing around tons of power and tons of weight. It's just a very nimble, quick bike. And in the right hands, in the right hands, right? These hands, a bike like this could just be an extremely fun and extremely quick, you know. I could think of a lot of people that if I'm riding this bike and they're riding another bike, another faster bike, oh my god, that was so bad. I wasn't able to, that was so bad. I could beat them on this bike. So, this thing is awesome. I love it. It's very simple. Now the guy put a little charging port up there. He must have put his phone up there and do his little phone thing. Let's explain the buttons real quick. You have your kill switch, which kills the bike. Flip it back on. Now we're back on. You have your hazard switch that says, I'm on the side of the road. You have your start button. Don't press that while you're riding. Horn, high beams, turn signals. You have the bare minimum, basic things that you need for a motorcycle. You don't need anything more to have fun. You don't need anything more to feel that air. To feel that feeling that you think you want to feel when you're like, I want to ride a motorcycle. I think I want to feel that. You watch Star Wars and you watch those guys riding those speeders and you're like, I want to feel that. You can feel that. It's on a motorcycle. It's called a motorcycle. And it does fly. And it is amazing, and it's actually fairly inexpensive. Brakes are sweet. Now listen, I know if you guys go to some other places, you're gonna find some guy who's like, a bike is okay, but the suspension's junk. What is that guy doing with his bike? What is he, like, supercrossing it? What is he, like? He's like an advance on track day guy. You know what I mean? He's like, is it Valentino Rossi? All right, a normal person is gonna ride this bike and be like, this is cool. Yeah, the suspension is not as adjustable as a full-blown racing suspension. That's fine. When you get to the point where you're maxing out the suspension on your CBX, on your CB500X, you get a different bike. You don't put $2,000 in suspension parts. This bike is great. All the beef that everyone's had with all the FZ09, FZ07, and all these awesome bikes, people just want to complain. This is how it is. If you're able to say, oh yeah, if everyone's like, yo, that bike's awesome, I love that bike, and you're like, well, the problem with the bike is the suspension's kind of weak, suspension's soft, then you elevate yourself above everyone else, because when they had nothing but good to say for it, and you had something bad to say, they're like, wow, he must be really good, he must be way better than me, because he's talking trash on something that I thought was awesome. It's like when you have a fast car, and your buddy's like, dude, that guy's car is so fast. But you're like, no, it's nothing. They're like, oh, what? as a 10-second car. You thought it was nothing? What are you driving? You know, that's kind of what's going on right there. I think this bike is awesome. Here's the best thing about it. You could buy a Grom for like $3,400 bucks, which is a ridiculous tiny little novelty of a bike. Now they're listen, I get them, they're awesome, they're super fun, but or you could buy this for very close to the price, like not that far off of a Grom. And this is actually like a bike that you could actually ride, and it's 500 cc's opposed to like 125 or 150, whatever the Grom is, and it can do highway speeds like easily. It would just make more sense for tons of people to be cruising around on these bikes instead of Groms. That's all I'm saying. And I think these things are awesome, and really enjoyed this test drive. Guys, if you're looking to tie down your bike, transport your bike, you need tank straps, check them out. Click on the link below. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later. I'm Sean from Srkcycles. We happen to sell motorcycles. What's up, guys? I'm Sean. Thanks for watching that great video. And as always, click down here to subscribe. And here's the next fun video for you guys to watch. We'll see you guys next time.
And that wasn't far enough away.
And I had no clue. I'm just gonna tell you guys to back off. Bring your bikes, and listen, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later.